To hit it off means to immediately connect to someone, to quickly become friends with someone. In a way, you create an instant and deep connection to someone who you are talking to for the first time. So they had met in the first semester when they were still freshmen. Let's start by understanding freshmen. When you go to high school or when you go to college, okay? In the United States, there are usually 4 years in high school and college. Remember, college is university. It's a false cognate. Okay? When we hear the word college, our Brazilian minds, what we think when we hear college is high school in the United States or school. College is Stanford, Cambridge, Oxford, Yale, USP, Unicamp, University. Okay? So when you are in your first year of high school or college, you are called a freshman. Teacher, would it be calouro? Yes. How do you say calouro in English? Freshman. In your second year, you become a sophomore. In your third year, you become a junior. In your fourth and last year, you become a senior. So, if you are talking to someone and that person is attending high school, attending college, university, going to college, going to university. Okay? If you go to the same church, igreja, if you go to the same school, the same college, every day, every weekend, para a mesma igreja todo final de semana, todo mês, whatever. In English, the word we use for that is to attend. We attend to school, to college. Okay? To go frequently, receive something. So, volta pro raciocínio. If you are talking to someone who is attending high school, attending college, going to high school, and that person says, I'm a freshman. What are they saying? They are in their first year. They have just started college or high school. If they say, I am a sophomore, they are in their second year. If they say, I'm a junior, they are in their third and second to the last, penúltimo, second to the last, ok? Penúltimo. Deixa eu botar bloco de notas aqui, porque eu sei que algumas pessoas... como é que escreve? Second to the last. Second to the last. Second to the last. Second to the last semester, ok? second to the last. It's the second to the last one. Okay? So if they say, I'm a junior, they are in their third, second to the last year. And if they say, I'm a senior, they are in their fourth and last year. They are about to graduate. They are almost quasi graduating. It's the last stage, the last year. Okay? What about they? Ainda vamos descobrir, né, de quem que está falando. They met in the first semester. If they met in their first semester, they met when they were freshmen. Okay? They were in their first year of college. They had just started to study. Okay? And let me show you something here. When you use to meet in the past, met. Aqui é uma outra frase do primeiro capítulo do livro, tá? Mas foca no met, se você esqueceu ou whatever. Met, the past of to meet. In this case, we are talking about when you see, when you encounter, when you get together, when you talk to someone, usually for the first time. Ou seja, essa frase aqui, they had met, it's talking about the first time they talked, the first time they spoke to each other, the first time they saw each other, the first time they were ever together. Okay? We met, I met, she met him, they met, past of to meet, met, okay, in the past, usually is making reference to the first time you ever talked to somebody in your life. When you see the construction, let's meet, it's usually talking about to see somebody you already know, to encounter, to reunion with, to get together. Oh, let's meet. Let's go out for dinner, for lunch. Let's go to the movies. Let's meet. Let's get together. And it's usually with somebody you already know, a friend, a colleague, a family member. And to have a meeting or to go to or to have a meeting usually talks about work. I'm going to a meeting. I have a meeting. It's usually making reference to work, professional. Okay? So again, met, we met, I met, she met. The first time you ever talked to somebody. A gente se conheceu. Eles se conheceram. Let's meet. Let's get together. Let's see each other. Let's go out for dinner, for lunch, whatever. Vamos encontrar. I'm going to a meeting. I have a meeting. Professional. Eu tô indo para uma reunião. Work. It's work related. Related to work. Okay? So, they had met the first time they talked, the first time they spoke to each other, the first time they saw each other, the first time they were ever together. It was in the first semester, and because of that, they were freshmen. And they hit it off right from the very first class. It was love at first sight. So, met, past of to meet, to see, to encounter, to get together, to reunion with someone. And in the past, we met usually talks about the first time. Okay? They had met in the first semester when they were freshmen. They first saw each other. They talked for the first time. They got together for the first time in the first semester of the medicine course in college. And they hit it off from the very first class, and it was love at first sight. To hit it off means to immediately connect to someone, to quickly become friends with someone. In a way, you create an instant and deep connection to someone who you are talking to for the first time. So, it's the first time you are talking. It's the first time you are meeting. It's the first time you are, okay, with that person. And you create an instant and deep connection to that person, being that when you hit it off with someone, you don't want to leave the place. It's so nice and interesting to talk to that person that you just want to continue there for hours. When you hit it off with someone, that happens probably because you compartilham the same values, the same principles, common hobbies, interests, the same vision about important topics in life. Ok? Aqui é o momento coach, né? O que leva a gente a hit it off with someone? When you hit it off with someone, probably it's because you share. You have the same or similar values, principles, hobbies, interests, a similar vision about what is important in life. Okay? The meaning to hit it off, to create an instant and deep connection to someone you are talking to for the first time. E como eu disse, When you hit it off with someone, you don't want to leave. You want to stay, to continue. It is so nice and interesting to talk to that person that you want to continue there for hours. É o famoso nosso santo bateu, ou parece que a gente se conhece há 10 anos. But it's the first time we are talking. Ok? O santo bateu de cara. Ou a gente se deu, assim, de uma forma absurda. We hit it off. We hit it off. We hit it off. So, not every time you hit it off with someone, it's romantic. Okay? But, listen to me. Every time you fall in love with someone at first sight, what is love at first sight? To fall in love with someone, to become passionate about someone, to have romantic feelings and emotions about someone. Se apaixonar. If it's love at first sight, it means to fall in love at the very first time you see that person. Ok? Então, nem toda vez que você hit it off with someone é romântico. Às vezes é só uma coisa de amizade. Ok? And then you become friends and you talk for hours and you get each other's contact, phone number, and you send a message to that person and you keep in contact, you keep in touch, you keep talking, you continue talking because it's amazing to talk to that person. It's so interesting. That's why you hit it off with that person. Nem sempre é romântico, ok? But every time somebody falls in love with somebody else at first sight, aliás, sight is the sense of the eyes, okay? We see with our eyes, we hear with our ears, we smell with our nose, we taste with our mouth, and we touch with our hands, ou com a nossa pele, né? Skin. So, sight is the sense of the eyes. Sight, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. Again, sight, hearing, let's write it. Sight, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. Sight, the function of the eyes. Hearing, the function of the ears. Smelling, the function of the nose. Tasting, the function of the mouth and tongue. And touching, the function of the hands or the skin, né, da pele. So, it was love at first sight. primeira vista. If it's love at first sight, you hit it off. Ok? You hit it off. Nem todo hit it off é romântico, mas todo love at first sight teve um hit it off por trás. You created an instant and deep connection to that person. Okay? So, they met in the first semester when they were still freshmen, sophomore, junior, senior, and right from the very first class, they hit it off. They created an instant, a deep connection, and they wanted to talk more, and they wanted to continue talking, and they wanted to be together. It was love at first sight. Amor à primeira vista. E você que deseja acesso completo a este capítulo, PDF, slides, áudios e acesso completo a toda a história e a plataforma aonde ela está inserida, eu tenho um recado muito importante para você. Clube dos 5% Fluentes, aonde você aprende inglês sem estudar, através de histórias originais escritas com técnicas profissionais de storytelling. Ao contrário da maioria dos cursos de inglês tradicionais, o Clube dos 5% Fluentes é um programa de assinatura mensal ou anual que, assim como o Netflix, você pode cancelar a qualquer momento que desejar, sem multa, sem prejuízo financeiro, sem fidelização, sem assédio, constrangimento, nada disso. E além desse fato, você tem 7 dias de garantia para experimentar o Clube dos 5% Fluentes. Depois de 12 anos de pesquisa, de estudo, de testes, de melhorias, o Clube dos 5% Fluentes é a forma mais simples, prática e divertida que eu já encontrei e já vi para que um adulto brasileiro aprenda inglês de verdade. E isso inclui nada de gramática, nada de regrinha, nada de tabela, nada de decoreba, nada de dever de casa. Neste, que eu repito, é um programa de assinatura mensal ou anual que você pode cancelar a qualquer momento que você quiser. Felipe, e na prática, como vai funcionar meu processo de aprendizado dentro do Clube dos 5% Fluentes? Como eu disse, é muito simples, prático e divertido. Nossos 3 pilares para um adulto brasileiro aprender inglês de verdade. Você vai estudar através de ciclos semanais de 7 dias, um capítulo novo da história por semana, que é liberado toda sexta, 17 horas, para que desta forma você aprenda inglês sem estudar, através da história. Os 2 pilares do processo, compreensão e saturação, simples assim. Todo capítulo vai ter sempre um PDF, um slide, algumas videoaulas, depende do capítulo, e alguns áudios. Então, primeiro ponto interessante a ressaltar, uma plataforma própria que tem funcionalidade de rede social, onde você pode comentar, tirar dúvida, marcar colegas, marcar pessoas, fazer posts, comentários, pode curtir, muito bacana e interativo. Segundo, como eu disse, toda aula vai ter, todo capítulo semanal vai ter um PDF, um slide, algumas videoaulas. Então essa daqui, por exemplo, teve 11 videoaulas e alguns áudios, tá? O primeiro pilar da compreensão é o seguinte: o PDF, o slide e as videoaulas, você vai assistir o mínimo de vezes necessários para compreender. O negócio é compreender, ponto. E isso muitas vezes vai acontecer, na maioria das vezes vai acontecer assistindo à própria aula. Acabou, eu já entendi, ponto final, passo para o segundo pilar, tá? Que é o pilar da saturação. Todo capítulo semanal termina com, se você observar aqui, ó, lá no final está escrito speaking time. A primeira aula da semana sempre vai ser a história, aonde eu narro o capítulo. A última sempre vai ser speaking time e o que tiver no meio sempre vai ser a explicação do capítulo. Então, em outras palavras, eu começo narrando o capítulo, parte 2, eu explico tudo, parte 3 e última parte, o speaking time, que é aonde a mágica acontece e é aonde eu concentrei 12 anos de estudo, pesquisa, teste e melhoria sobre a neurociência da fluência. É um momento feito para destravar teu speaking e melhorar a sua pronúncia. Então, sempre a aula da semana vai terminar com o speaking time, que vai ter um arquivozinho chamado The Final Audio. Você vai pegar este áudio e vai ouvi-lo durante aquela semana, quantas vezes você conseguir. Ponto final. E aí você talvez pergunte, Felipe, será? Repito. Primeiro, você tem exatamente os 7 dias do ciclo semanal de estudos para conhecer, para experimentar, risco zero. Segundo, mesmo que você decida continuar, ao contrário da maioria dos cursos de inglês, esse programa funciona muito como o Netflix. Você pode, assinatura mensal ou anual, você pode cancelar a qualquer momento que você quiser. Sem fidelização, sem multa, sem prejuízo, sem constrangimento. Então, para começar agora a aprender inglês sem estudar, através de histórias, aperta no link que está em algum, ou o botão que está em algum lugar dessa página, faça a tua assinatura que eu já estou te esperando dentro da plataforma.